She understands that she is queen. She understands that she is deserving, that she is worthy, that she is valuable, that she is powerful just because she was simply born.
And before we start this episode of Moondays, I just wanted to give my store a quick shout out at mysticmommy.com, where we sell beautiful crystals, raw crystals, crystal jewelry, and even clothing. So check us out down below in the description box and let's get into it.
The queen is the most powerful piece in any chess game. She can go anywhere and she can do as she pleases. A lot of the times, she is the queen because that simply was her birthright. She was born into royalty. She was born into power. She embodies the symbol of power just because she simply exists, and that is her reason for owning her queen power. She has taken the throne because she was born to do so. She is sovereign. She is the head of state. And stepping into your queen goddess energy is almost essential to living an amazing, beautiful, luxurious, all up inside and outside kind of life where you're overfilled with joy and you receive things with ease and good things are just happening for you and to you all the time, even when they are not, because you see the higher lesson in negative events. Stepping into your queen energy is absolutely key and essential because she understands that she is queen. She understands that she is deserving, that she is worthy, that she is valuable, that she is powerful just because she was simply born. Most people are born into the world and they feel as though they are not worthy. We get taught that we are not good enough by this society. Society tells us that we are not pretty enough. Society tells us that we aren't smart enough, that we aren't whatever enough. Okay, they have all these expectations of how we should be, and they throw it in our faces through advertisement, through movies and television and all these things. They create the standard of beauty, the standard of excellence for us, and there's nothing wrong with standards, only when they become toxic, and the majority of people will never be able to fit into those standards because those standards are naturally unhealthy. Okay, those standards are naturally toxic. But when you kind of awaken this goddess queen energy within you, you realize that you are the standard because you are born, and you don't have to work tirelessly to prove that you deserve nice things. You own it because you exist right here and now. You are tapping into your bloodline, your ancestry, the DNA within you that knows that you are powerful, that you are an embodiment of this beautiful goddess divine energy. You are a symbol. You are the physical representation of the divinity that is within you. You are naturally royal. A lot of people feel like they have to work tirelessly to be able to be worthy of money. That's why you see people kind of glorifying the hustle culture and the struggle mentality. Like, oh, I'm a hard worker. I do all these things, you know, grind, don't stop. I don't get sleep. They feel as though they need to work tirelessly, like to the point of depletion, in order to gain wealth, in order to gain recognition, success for the things that you do, and all of these things. You have to work so hard, right? You have to struggle. It has to be, everything has to be hard. This is the type of mindset and energy that is glorified in this society because it is very hyper masculine in nature, right? But when you're a queen, you understand that the good life was your birthright, okay? That the good life was your birthright. And a lot of people also have this association with queen as she thinks she is above everyone. She's above everything. And that's not necessarily the case. A queen is just somebody who is in tune with their power. And when you study the queens and kings back in the day, it was actually more divine. It was actually more powerful to shine your light on other people around you. You are a symbol of the divine when you were a queen and a king. So therefore, you always were to act in the interest of the people, which is why they wore crowns of gold, because gold was a symbol of the divine. Gold is a symbol of the divine. So they wore crowns on their head to purify their spirit so that they could be the rightful and dutiful leaders for the people, charitable leaders of the people, and people who truly cared about their people. But they just ended up in a position of power, but they understood that they were no different from the common man. They were just in tune with their energy through the activation of their DNA, baby. Step into your queen energy to realize that you are naturally deserving of the life that you seek. And that's on Ashe, okay? The queen is the representation of this beautiful divine feminine power. This is the energy of opening opening up your divine femininity, receiving blessings with ease, and just this undeniable feminine power. So if you want to tap into your queen energy, stay tuned and we get right into it. The first thing that you can do to step into your queen goddess energy is to fix your posture. Fix your crown, fix the way that you walk, and fix the way that you position yourself. You want to stand tall, because standing tall means your back is in perfect alignment. And this goes deeper than just our physical body. This has a lot to do with our subtle body, our chakra system. Now, when you are a person with a hunchback, or you tend to lean forward, you know, obviously you could be someone who's always on their phone and they tend to lean forward a lot. But on a subconscious level, what this also indicates that this is a person who usually has a lower self-esteem. But why? Because when you think about it, our chakra system, our lower chakras have a lot to deal with our physical sense of self-worth, our confidence, our security in ourselves. Like our root chakra deals with our sense of security, feeling grounded. Our sacral chakra literally means to be established, to feel like we are confident in our sensual and sexual energy, right? Our creative life force energy. And our solar plexus deals with our egoic sense of self, our like sense of confidence, that I am energy, that will energy. It is the confidence that you embody within yourself. So this is the foundation of our being. So when our foundation is out of alignment, you know, nothing is holding us up, okay? Nothing will hold us up. So this is why a lot of the times lower chakra issues usually correlate with lower back issues, back problems, because you don't feel supported, okay? You don't feel like you're supporting yourself, which reflects in your life. You don't feel supported in life. Lack of money, lack of resources, lack of finances, lack of good relationships, people you feel like you can count on, and you start to lean forward. And the other thing that causes bad posture is heart chakra issues, heartbreak. You know what I'm saying? Going through heartbreak, grief, and loss, our heart starts to lean forward, which also causes our lower chakras to be out of alignment. And this is the cause of bad posture, which is synonymous with low self-esteem, not feeling confident in yourself, not feeling like you are a powerful individual. So by fixing your posture, you're literally fixing the way that you feel about yourself on a very subconscious level. And by standing tall, this allows you to really allow those chakras to have energy flowing through them in a really good way. Okay, so the other thing is we also have this energy that is flowing up and down our spine, the Kundalini energy. The energy wants to be able to flow all the way to the top of your head and all the way down to the root. It wants to be connected. Okay, this is connecting your 7 chakra system together. So when you have a hunch, or when you have bad posture, the energy isn't flowing correctly between the north and the south pole, which is your magnetism, your head and your tail, right? So if the energy isn't flowing and there's blockages because you create folds, you also are going to see this show up in your physical body. And like I said, that north and the south tail deals with the literal magnet in your body, the ability to pull things towards you. Because on a metaphysical level, we all have this electromagnetic energy within our field at all times. The heart has the strongest electromagnetic frequency. So folds in the chest and the heart block the heart chakra, block the lower chakras from flowing, which leads to not living a good life. So fixing your posture does more than just like help you out. It actually helps to increase your magnetism. When you practice good posture, you also avoid having fewer headaches, have more energy, increase your energy levels. You have less tension in your neck and your shoulders, okay? The heart chakra and the throat chakra. Increased lung capacity, which is so important because Dr. CB says that when you are able to introduce more oxygen in your system, you will also be in alignment when it comes to your health. So the ability to breathe deep and full also allows you to get your aura glowing and flowing, okay? It brightens up your mood. It heals the system. Improved circulation and digestion. Digestion deals with that solar plexus energy, how we process things. When we don't process our emotions correctly, they stay here. This is why some people have really bad digestion. It improves upon the symptoms of TMJ, which is a throat chakra issue, feeling blocked from expressing ourselves, and being creative and not really speaking truth. We don't feel like we can actually say our truth when we have TMJ. So by having good posture, you're setting up the foundation to be able to do so. And then overall core strength. The core, like I said, is your foundation, people. When you have a strong core, you have a strong foundation. So naturally, as the chakras rise and the energy rises, the energy will be flowing perfectly, which links your lower self and your higher self together, which gives you that magnetism that you're looking for, that spiritual connection, that awesome sexual energy, okay? A good relationship life, a good earthly life, and on the material plane, having the luxury and nice things, but also having a connection to your higher self. So making sure that your back is up, your chest is up, and you have good posture, there's no curves in your spine, and you do this. And this also has been statistically proven to help with self-esteem. Good posture actually is said to give you more confidence in your own thoughts. So I mean, and we know this because it literally helps you have a good core, good lower chakra balance. But speaking of a connection with your higher self, the next thing that we want to focus on is your crown. And when I'm talking about crown, I'm talking about the crown chakra, and I'm also strongly talking about our hair. Okay, our hair is the connection that we have to the astral realm, to the higher realm. Our hair is what allows us to be able to channel information. Our hair is where we find divine inspiration and wisdom. Our crown chakra, when activated, allows us to feel connected to spirit, connected to our higher self, connected to our ability to, like I said, channel information and to get that divine inspiration so that we can feel connected to our higher purpose, our soul's purpose. So by activating this crown chakra, this allows us to feel like we are in alignment with life on earth and on the higher realms. Your hair is your crown chakra. Your hair is your ancestry. Your hair is your DNA. Your hair is literally your ancestors all up in your strands. So taking care of your hair, honoring your hair, loving your hair is an essential process of tapping into your queen energy, because you are literally acknowledging the crown that you already have on your head.
Also, our crown chakra is associated with the color violet or purple. And when you study the color purple, purple is the color of royalty. Coincidence? I think not.
So some simple ways to obviously be connected to your queen energy is to show love to your natural hair, wherever your hair is in its natural state, whether you have kinky tight curls, whether you have waves, whether it's bone straight, but allowing your hair to just live and be as it is naturally, and loving as it is naturally, because you are affirming to yourself that yes, I am good just as I am, and that is going to help you to develop a sense of confidence. Yes, you want to create a spiritual relationship with your hair, with your crown. Okay, so definitely you want to take the time to massage your scalp, which is going to aid in hair growth and stuff of that nature. So massaging your scalp, and as you're massaging your scalp, you want to affirm good things to your head, good things to your aura, good things to your scalp. You want to say things like, I love you so much, you are so beautiful, you are everything, you are a complete perfection, you are amazing, you are beautiful, you are strong, you are healthy. Fix the fro, fix the wig fro. You want to affirm that you are great, okay? Because your aura is gonna lead you to your spiritual purpose, right? So definitely by affirming and showing love to your hair, you're literally showing love to your spirit. You also want to sage your head from time to time, because we go around, we let people touch our hair. You probably don't want to let people touch your hair all the time, by the way. Don't let random people touch your hair, because you don't know what energy they have, okay? And like, your head is literally where you channel information. So this is why certain people also wrap and tie their hair, okay? But definitely we take on a lot of information from the world, and we have a lot of things that can clog up our connection with our higher self. So by saging our head, so taking a sage stick and smudging your head from time to time, clearing any negative energy, this is going to allow you to have that kind of like refreshing feeling. And this is also why you find that some people after a breakup or after a situation, they shave their head, because they want to have that fresh feeling, that new beginning feeling. You want to get that new feeling, okay, since you hold so much energy in your head, which is why your head can also feel heavy sometimes. Sage your head from time to time by literally just putting sage around your head, around your hair, and just saying, I'm clearing this energy. I'm clearing the space of any negative energy that is lowering my frequency. I'm clearing any energy from my head that is not causing me to ascend to my highest good, whatever the case is, whatever you want to say. But you cleanse your head, cleanse your hair, and like obviously you know this, like, but you cleanse your head, you cleanse your hair, and you allow yourself to really purify your energy. You also want to imagine lights opening up your head, or whatever feels right. You can imagine any color, any frequency. You can imagine the rainbow opening up the top of your head and getting into a meditative space, breathing in and out. In through your nose, out through your mouth, breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth, sounding your exhale. And then imagining beautiful light of whatever color you see, whether it's rainbows, white, golden, red, blue, whatever the case is, opening up the top of your head and making your crown bigger and bigger and bigger, letting the light channel from the top of your head going all the way down into your spine in this continuous fashion. And that's a way to open up your crown chakra as well. I got this download earlier today that a good way to open up your crown is also the unification of the sun and the moon, or the divine feminine and masculine at the top of your head. So basically at the top of your head, imagining the sun's light and the moon's light coming together as one and opening up the crown. And that's going to help you be connected to your divine energy, your divinity in general. I got that download earlier this morning. I haven't tried that yet, so we'll see. You want to play with your subconscious mind by getting a crown and purchasing a crown for yourself. A beautiful crown, whether it's a crystal crown, whether it's just like a crown in general, a picture of a crown. And you want to take that crown or that picture of the crown, hold it in your physical possession, whatever the case is, and speak good energy onto it. So say like, this is my crown, this is my crown, this is a symbol of my royalty, this is a symbol of my divinity, I am a divine being, I am a royal being. And you want to speak that into the crown, and you want to place it on a particular place in your room that you're going to see every day, so that you can reestablish that connection with your subconscious mind. Because your subconscious, every time it's going to see a crown, it's going to remember you saying to yourself that you are a queen, that you are a king, that you are a goddess, whatever the case is. So you're building that connection with your subconscious mind, which is going to help affirm that within your life. So put the crown on your wall, on your room, whatever the case is. Play with your subconscious, give your subconscious things to enjoy and to help you out, instead of to harm you, you know what I'm saying, with negative images, negative things that bring us down. Fill your room up with positivity. That's going to help you on a subconscious level. Okay, so the third step of stepping into your goddess queen energy is owning your pleasure. We talk about this a lot on the channel, but this is owning your pleasure and owning your connection to your sexual energy, right? Especially as a goddess, as a woman, because often in this society we are taught that our pleasure isn't that important. We feel a little bit insecure around our pleasure and about voicing our pleasure, voicing what makes us feel good, and also voicing what doesn't make us feel good. The sacral chakra deals with our sexual energy, our creative life force energy, our magnetism, right? So the more that we channel this energy effectively, this is going to allow us to be more magnetic. which is important because a lot of women aren't connected to their sexual energy because we don't understand the link between sexuality and divinity and royalty and this connection that it has to sacredness. The sacral chakra literally means where your being is established. So the sacral chakra really talks about bringing things into the physical dimension. It talks about creation. It talks about establishing ourselves, feeling connected to ourselves, feeling connected to the physical body from a divine perspective, right? It is understanding and acknowledging that we are these creators of life right here, right now. Ooh, when I tickle my sacral chakra, I love it. I love tickling my sacral chakra. Tickle, tickle, tickle. When you acknowledge your pleasure and sexual energy as a woman, you acknowledge your power in this universe as a creative force of nature. This is the power of sexual energy. So in this world, where 70 to 90% of women claim that they can't experience penetrative orgasm with a partner or whatever the case is, or that they can't even experience penetrative orgasm in general. In this world where we fake orgasm to appeal to the man, to not make the man feel weird, in this world where we don't voice our pleasure, where we don't also voice what doesn't feel good to us, but we just take it because that's what we're trained to do. Just take the pain, just take something that doesn't feel comfortable to us because we don't understand how valuable we are as human beings, as these goddess energies right here, right now. We have to own our pleasure. So you want to commit to never fake orgasming again. Do not fake orgasm, okay? Because that is not going to help you to connect to your sexual energy and to your sexual power. And then 2, you want to understand that your sexual energy is divine. It is sacred. You are a goddess. This is the goddess temples, baby. So you need to understand that sexual energy is about creation. It's about being that creative force. This is about earth in general, because when you think about earth, it's so fertile. There's so many trees, so much nature, so much water. Okay, this is the creative force, right? And earth is talking about existence, things that are existence, and Gaia is mother nature. We are naturally in tune with the mother force because we have the ability to be mothers. So therefore, connecting to this energy is about establishing this beautiful connection, understanding, awakening to the fact that your sexuality is divine, okay? Ashe, let's get it. So you want to have a sacred self-pleasure practice. So this means self-pleasuring, okay, masturbation for the sake of connecting to your divinity. So when you do this, you can just set the intention when you're about to make love to yourself, whatever the case is, that I am recognizing this creative force within me. And also check out the video that I made about 5 ways you can activate your goddess energy by tapping into your sexual energy. I'll link it right here and down below. So you can do those things that can also help you to activate that goddess energy through the act of self-pleasure. The second thing is voice what you want and what you don't want, what you like and what you don't like, okay? So it could be as authentic as possible. Use your voice. Your voice is strongly connected to your sacral chakra, believe it or not, because the throat chakra and the sacral chakra are strongly aligned with each other. This is why with people that experience TMJ also usually have this habit of clenching their pelvic floor so tightly due to anxiety, tension, and stress. So by having a healthy connection with your sexual energy, having a healthy connection with your womb, with creativity, with the sexual force, this allows you to express that creativity through your voice and to use your voice as a place of power. You know what I'm saying? And any voice, like sounds, okay, moans, groans, and also your actual words. This is the power of the voice. This is the power of Mercury, the ability to channel your creative energy. So when something hurts, say that it hurts in a very nice way, okay? If something is hurting you and doesn't feel good, say that to the person. Don't not say anything and just take it. That is like literal trauma to your sacral chakra. That's literal trauma to your yoni. So voice what's going on, voice how you feel, voice what you like, voice things that you enjoy, okay? Tell people how your body works. This is going to help you to activate your queen energy. But like I said, when something hurts or something doesn't feel right, say that to the person. And if they don't listen to you, violently say that to the person so that they can get the message, because your body isn't just something to be penetrated whenever you want. Like you're not like in the experience. You are deeply into the experience. You are a part of the experience. You are a central piece to the experience. You are creation. This is your body. This is your temple. You are a goddess, baby. This is talking about the union between Shiva and Shakti. This is about coming together as one. Unity, 8th house stuff. Okay? So you got to understand that within yourself. You have to understand that within yourself so that you can express that to the people you're with, so that you can also attract people who know you to be that goddess and are going to treat you as such. They're going to give to you in sex and in everyday life. And the last thing that you can do to activate that sacral chakra energy and that throat chakra is the snake breath. I call it the snake breath because the snake is a symbol of wisdom, and the snake is actually very sexy. But anyway, you can use the snake breath, which is basically constricting this part of your throat and breathing in and out, right? So in through your nose, right? So now this is going to activate your sexual energy. It's actually going to activate your throat chakra, and it's going to make you feel so relaxed because it also stimulates the vagus nerve, which leads to relaxation, which also is going to let you have better sex. So 4, you want to let people bless you. Okay, we talk about this in the art of receptivity, so check out the video down below as well. The art of reception, okay? Masculine energy is about giving and doing, and this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm gonna do, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm hustling. Feminine energy is about I am receiving. This is what I'm receiving. This is what I'm feeling. This is what I'm picking up on, right? So tapping into the left energy, this allows you to be receptive to things, people, situations that you want. So when people try to give you things and do things for you, don't reject it. Don't be like, oh no thanks. Accept it. Accept that person that wants to hold the door for you. Accept that person that wants to help you lift those books that are falling over the place like this is some high school movie, whatever the case is. Allow people to help you. The queen knows that she is allowed to be supported by other people. That's why she's a queen. She has people to do things for her. Definitely allow people to serve you, okay? Allow yourself to be served and understand that this is not selfish. This is about understanding your worth, and not saying that you can't also serve other people as well. This is a practice that is a continuous cycle. The more that you give, the more you are served to. The more you give, when you give, you receive. When you receive, you give. When you give, you get, okay? It's a practice. It's a cycle. And the 5th step of activating this queen goddess energy within you is wearing gold, connecting to gold, okay? Gold is a symbol of all that is. Gold is thought to be the metal of perfection. It is said to be the residue of the sun itself. And when you think about the sun is associated with royalty, okay? That royal divine energy, which is why Leo, the lion, is also a symbol of the royal being, you know what I'm saying? Silver is also a beautiful metal that holds a high vibration, and it's associated with the moon, so gold and silver. But gold specifically has this connotation of being connected to that royalty, that royal energy. In the Incan tradition, they actually used to cover the rulers with resin, and then they used to spray them with gold dust. They used to dust their royals with gold. Gold is heralded as the embodying powers of the earth, and it is light. It is the heart of earth. So it is symbolic of superiority. It has symbols of fertility. The tree of life has gold roots, which also symbolizes wealth and abundance. Gold is also a symbol of wealth and abundance, okay, because it represents this very big like vibration that's connected to our divinity, okay, the sun, the light, okay? So when we tap into the gold, we tap into abundance, okay? We tap into wealth, okay? We tap into also this sense of incorruptibility, because they actually, the rulers, the kings and the queens, used to have the gold crowns, not just for the look and the aesthetic, but also because gold is this metal that doesn't rust, okay? So it doesn't lose its shine, it doesn't lose its color. So this is a symbol of not losing your connection to what is moral, not being corrupt. So this is why the leaders used to wear gold and obviously be dusted in gold, because this is about purification, purifying your energy so that you can be a good leader. Because like I said before, a leader, a king or a queen, isn't this being that just thinks they're above everyone and stuff of that nature, and it's like they're just these egomaniac people that don't care about their people. They're dictators and leaders. That's not a true leader. A leader is somebody who shines their light and shines their light on everyone. Okay, so they used to wear these crowns of gold so that they can purify their crown, purify their mind, purify their connection to the higher power, so that they can be the best leader possible for their people. So definitely invest in getting gold and silver, wearing gold and silver to amplify this connection that you have with your own sense of royalty. Okay, and like I said, gold in general, on a more practical level, it's an investment. Okay, gold never loses its worth. Okay, so the more gold you have, just in case whatever happens with the dollar, you know, whatever the case is, you have this pure thing that it's not going to lose its value and worth. So always collect gold. Okay, you can get gold rings, okay, a block of gold, whatever the case is. You can find gold flakes. Just get some gold in your body, in your system, to amplify that energy within you. Silver as well, and just also working with the gold light within meditation. So also working with gold light and meditation and stuff of that nature, this is going to allow you to access that gold energy within your being. So as you're meditating, visualizing, working with the light of gold, okay, working with golden light, golden sparkles in the shower, whatever the case is, this is going to help you to purify your energy. But definitely make an investment into some form of gold. So understand that this is also a spiritual investment in yourself as well. Just make sure you get your gold from a reputable source. And other symbols of royalty that we can find in gems are diamonds, jade, ruby, and sapphire. And if you wanted to invest in jade right now, we have jade on our site. We're going to have golden dollars that you can use in feng shui so that you can attract more abundance in your life, even golden flakes. So make sure you check out mysticmommy.com to get you some beautiful crystals and gemstones for whatever intention you are seeking. Oh my, you can't say yes, queen. I'm making a video about queens.
Yes, queen.
Ah!